Hey, welcome back to the channel. I just decided to do a pop in here. I've been doing some work here on the Diamond Rio. Thanks for coming. If you pop in and see me here, I'd appreciate that. It'd be cool. If you can't come, that's awesome too as well. I didn't really give a shout out to anyone. I just kind of sat down and started streaming. So hang in there. What happened, man? Everything is beautiful in its own way. Okay, anyways, guys. Alright, we're in. I'm heading over to the channel, and I can see that I have a live going on, so anybody that actually is watching or following will see that. Alright. Now, just waiting for anybody to come in for the chat, man. I am just playing around with the screen. It's just something to do tonight, to hang out. Let's remove that. There we go. I want to... Good evening. How are you, Matthew? I'm just kind of messing around here with the Diamond Rio and messing around with the page. Glad to have you come in and say hi. I didn't really say anything to anybody because that wasn't something I was planning. Hello, Mr. Rob. How are you guys? Are you guys lurking me, guys? I was just working on the Diamond Rio. Figured I'd pop in. I didn't really... It was just like a spur of the moment thing, guys. I was kind of like working on the channel and, you know, just playing around and stuff. But hey, welcome. As you see, I got the Diamond Rio ready, sleeper ready to put together. And I got the tires. I was going to do those tonight. I did finish the engine finally. It's all done. You guys can see it there. I did mix around the paint job. The paint job on the engine was supposed to be kind of like an off-white. And then some of the parts were going to be red, white, and black. And the gray transmission. I reversed it. I got the red engine block and bell housing to the transmission, but other things are black and white and red with also the gray transmission. So, you know, stalking works for me, brother. That's good. You're stalking my channel, which is a good thing, guys. I appreciate that. I really do. So yeah, I was just messing around and figured I'd just throw up a page real quick and see if I can't work on this thing a little bit tonight. I'm going to try to get the sleeper done is what I'm going to try to do, and in the morning I'll start on the tires and stuff. Anybody else slinging plastic this time of night besides me? Rob, you still working on your dump truck, brother? So you guys caught me just kind of sneaking in and making a real quick video. You know, I thought about just recording it, not going on, but then I thought, nah, let's see who's lurking. And lo and behold, I knew somebody'd be out there lurking. I appreciate that, I truly do. It's just that when my wife went to bed, my son's hanging out here on the couch. He's off work. My other little one's in bed. My middle son's in playing his games and doing his thing. So I figured I could just go play and do my thing. I think the reason I did that is because I'm not shaking as bad as I usually do. So I wanted to see if I can get the sleeper done without really messing up the paint job and having to go back through and paint it again. I don't mind having touch-ups, but having to paint the whole thing is really not going to make me very happy. So, now, that being said, I am going to put the top on last. After that goes down inside the fence. So you got to watch with these doors, or these sides where they're supposed to be doors. Their edges go inside the sleeper walls. So, and I didn't clean that bottom edge there, so hang on, bear with me. Let's see if anybody else pops in and is stalking me. You should have. Don't let it piss you off now. Come on now. No. We don't do that. You go to the asylum. You go find the room with the models in it. You go tell them you want 5 or 6 models, and they'll give you some. You go throw them up against the wall. Get it out of your system. Go watch a movie and some TV. Hang out. Have a beer or a Pepsi or a Coke or whatever you don't. Speaking of which, I need some Pepsi. Uh-oh, been that happening too, man. Go read the TMA breakfast menu. That'll turn you back up. If not, at least get you thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know what made me, come on tonight and just do that. I was just out here sitting around doing this stuff, and I cleaned up all this edges and stuff, so everything went together nice and neat. And tomorrow morning, I got to make my touch-up paint of the forest green. So I want that to be just right. Okay, so that's good. I got everything cleaned up just right. Everything should go right together just right. If I'm lucky. It appears that I am because I cleaned that edge up right, and I did not clean that edge up. See, I got to do that. I'm looking up at everybody to see what's going on. So you guys are just basically going to sit there and watch me build? Well, that's cool. What's everybody? What are you watching tonight, Matthew? I was going to put on an old horror movie, from 1930s, black and white. I'm sure my 30-year-old son would really enjoy the heck out of that. He's over here sitting on the couch trying to ignore me. So yeah, I just decided to buy. Oh, it was just spur of the moment thing. Actually, I was in playing with the settings and said, you know what? Let's go ahead and hit broadcast, and I did. So I figured, hey guys, how are you? So Saturday may be delayed on my show. By the way, I'm missing some of you guys' conversation. I don't know why, but I am. Hang tight, guys. My box isn't big enough. There we go. Let's bring it right on out here. Hey, look at that. I can see the whole thing better. Yeah, I know. We talked about that this morning. I know. Paul talked to me too. It happens, man. It happens. Believe me, it happens. That fire truck was a little bit of a pain on a couple of things for me. So it happens. Just gotta go with the flow and just know that you will get over that part too. At least that's what I keep telling myself, anyways, guys. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just trying to get this properly done without messing it all up, making it look horrible and all that kind of good stuff, guys. That's not too bad. All right. All right, trying to follow you guys too. I've been on. It's okay, bro. No biggie. You can watch it. I leave them all up Monday through Friday. The Monday through Friday shows. I usually leave them up to like Friday night, Saturday morning, maybe even sometimes, before I move them to YouTube. So you can always check them out. Anything that went on with them. You can always go to YouTube too. Wait till the end of the week, like on a Sunday night, and go to YouTube. They'll all be there. I've been pretty good about that lately. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to, but I have been. So when I said that, I kind of went, whoops, wait a minute, are you going to be able to do this? But yeah, I was able to do it. I'm able to actually get, the entire week up in one night. So that's a good thing. Now, when I get this all together and it's all done and said, I will be touching it up around the edges. Oh man, did I not put any glue on that bottom edge? Oh man. There's your oopses, guys. Wait a minute. Let me go pause the movie. Let me go pause the show and go edit it, guys. Hang on. Get that part out of it. You guys don't need to see that. Just a dab. Now, you see the glue is going up on the end of my stick because I'm not really, the end of my tube, because I'm not really putting a lot on there. I'm just kind of rubbing, to loosen it back up. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Got to loosen that glue back up or it will just make a mess. All right, that should take care of that. All right, see, I did it. All right, that almost scared me for a minute. I didn't think it was going to work for me. That's a little forward to me. There we go. All right, and I got a little touch-ups to do here. Nothing big. Awesome. That came out nice. That one side so far came out just right. All right. I didn't even get any glue on the windows. I did a good job on that so far. Cabin Truckers? Okay, cool. Not being funny, but is that a horror movie? I don't know, I'm just into a horror thing with, I guess, Halloween. But no, I'm always into a horror thing. I like horror movies. But lately they've been putting some really killer ones on. So is it a horror movie, or is it bikers that live in a cabin? I mean, I'm assuming that's what's got something to do with it, because that's what the title is. Or maybe not. You never know these days. Or is it a Discovery type thing, or... I'm not being anyway. I'm really curious on what it is. And I am gluing all sides. And I did clean all sides and everything that needed to be cleaned. So this thing really should go together fairly easy, guys. If it goes together anything like that engine did this morning, guys, I will be very happy. I mean, really. That engine went together. I mean, some parts even snapped right into the holes right where they belonged. I was like so ecstatic about that. I think I even made a comment on the show about it. That like never happens with an AMT kit. Oh, come on. See, and I spoke too soon. Now stuff's going to start flapping around on me. Back where you're supposed to go, please. There we go. Thank you. Now we're cruising. Alright, let me make sure to be able to leave this open enough to fix the back walls so I can make sure they're straight. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of touch-up, but it's getting there. It's getting there. My light's in your way and I need one. Let me shut this one off too. Is that better? I'm trying to give you guys a better view. I know my lights kind of get annoying. How's that? Is that better? Or is that worse? It's green, so you should be able to see it better. There you go. There you go. That's pretty good. Alright, so there's the back wall. There's the seams. Didn't make a mess out of them. Maybe a tiny bit of touch-up sanding, maybe just a hair, just to get a little bit of the glue that might have squeezed out on the edge, and then some touch-up, and it should look perfect. And there we go. We're almost there. So now, I'm going to put the back wall in first, I think, and then the roof on. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Right? Let me see here. How's that go? Is that how that's going to go? That's going to go like that. So is that going to be easier to put the roof on or the back wall on first? What do you think? Back wall on first? A voodoo. Oh, that's cool. Voodoo. That's cool. See? I like that kind of stuff. What channel is it on? That's cool. On Voodoo? Oh, do I have? I don't think I have Voodoo. Do we have Voodoo? No, we don't have Voodoo. We got Hulu. We got Netflix. We got Disney Plus. We got HBO Max. We got YouTube. We got, what the heck else do we got, Matt? Amazon Prime. We got, you know, what else? There was something else we got. Oh, I got my Fire Stick that I have a couple of hacked things on. Oh, cool. Cool. Talk about my truck? Well, there it is right there, man. It's going to be pretty nice. That actually just sat right into place, by the way, guys. Remember I was just talking about that? That just like sat right into place. I don't even have glue on the back wall, or do I? Nope, no glue on the back wall. But it is now, because I see I can do that. So we're going to put the glue on this, not on the black wall. Back wall. Yeah, just so we got to just spread it down some. I was going to make it a double sleeper and do all the triple axle and all that stuff, but it's kind of hard to do stuff like that on an hour-a-day show and keep the show interesting. You know what I mean? So that's why I got so many things going at the same time, because we can talk about any one of my other builds and what we're doing and how we're doing it. Matthew, you may not have heard, we're doing a steampunk. I'm sure you saw it on the groups, though, but we're doing a steampunk build. I'm excited about that. Steve and I, we're going to start on Feb 4th, I think it is, or Feb 1st. Not February, I keep saying that. November 1st? My goodness gracious, have mercy on my old soul, guys. So, yeah, November 1st, guys, not February 1st. Jeez. February, if Paul comes into town again. He's going to be staying with us again for another, I think, 5 days. Pretty cool. We're going to do another build. We're going to go to a military museum that a gentleman, Sarge, on our group has, or helps volunteers at, which is pretty cool to me. So we want to go check that out. He said he could give us a tour and tell us stuff about stuff, so that'd be pretty cool too. Maybe I can record that if they don't mind. He says he doesn't think they'll mind, but I'll have to ask. I'm sure there. He is a volunteer, so I don't want to. But if it's okay, well, I'll be glad to record and post it for everybody to see, or if maybe I can do it from live because we'll be in a building and it will sound better. My last couple of lives that we tried to do on my phone really didn't sound so good, so. Yeah, I got you. My son says we don't have Voodoo. That's why I looked at my son. My oldest knows everything we have too, so I'm sure he's got it on his phone. And if he doesn't, he probably should. Because we all watch movies around here a lot. We watch shows, everything. We all watch. Him and I watch a lot of YouTube too. Just my youngest son, he's a big time YouTube. He likes to watch YouTube on all of his stuff for his games, little games and stuff that he plays online with his friends. And my middle son, he is managing or coaching a team, an E-team or something. So that's pretty cool too. So they all do their own thing. Me, I come out here and I build and watch stupid old movies. So if you can deal with that, come hang with me. That's fine. I'm glad I didn't just record it, guys. You guys come in and hang out. I didn't take his drawers last time. He left them suckers in my trailer. No, I'll think of something better to do to him. Don't worry. I'll come up with something. He probably won't even watch this video because it's not on Facebook. He probably won't even see it. I'll have to tell him I put it out there. But I'll figure something else. I trust me. I'll get him some other way. We'll all horse around with him again as soon as he leaves. Trust me. I'll figure something out, and he knows I will. I know he knows. There's no way he doesn't know something else is going to happen. And it wasn't my fault. Like I said, he left them britches here. I just played upon them, so to speak. So he left them. I chose that it would be a good flag. And then I got dared to leave it there until my wife got home. I thought it was dead meat, guys. I thought my wife was going to be pretty pissed. She thought it was funny at first, but then asked me how long I was going to keep it hanging up there. If you haven't seen that video, man, guys, that's a video you definitely got to go check out. So, also, Matthew, I don't know if you know that we're on TikTok as well. Who, Paul? Yeah, Paul's asleep. He'll be up in the morning. Well, maybe not. He's been doing a lot of late night working. Oh, well, cool. You should come build it with me, dude. Seriously. All I've done is I've done the engine and, painted the cab and the stuff, and I'm just kind of working slow. And I'm going with the green tanks. So everybody knows I'm kind of like trying to do the box art, guys. I kind of messed up on the engine a little bit, but, when the hood's closed, it's going to look box art. Nobody's going to know the dang difference. Open hood, I'll say, look, it's two models. It is and it ain't box art. Is and it ain't. So I got a little bit of sanding to do there just to make it look even enough to be right on where it's supposed to go. Yeah, man, it filled right in perfectly. That's awesome. All right. Looks like I got a little dab of glue right here. I'm going to get out real quick. All right, well, there's part 616.15 million that I've been doing here online. See, I'll sand this edge down. I'll sand this edge down a little bit. I'm going to leave the lifts on the edges, though, because that's where it shows that the caps are at. That's pretty cool. So, but there it is. All lensed up. Got all the windows in it. No glue on them. And all I got to do now is put the back port in. And this one is done. Of course, I cannot put it on the truck yet because I ain't got the truck built. But yeah, I did the wheels as well. The green. Kind of like the truck, right? Yeah, the truck has green ones with chrome on it. I'm going to go as close as I can to it. I mean, really. I'm going to try to darken out the grill as well. So let's see. It shows this thing going in, and does it show the top or the bottom being the fat flange? It shows the top being the flat flange, and the other one being flat. Okay, so the top goes up there. All right, I already cleaned that off too. I got it all ready, as you see. It's a seal to put up. So I guess that's what made me go, because I was already starting to do stuff. Like I always say, if I can make one person laugh a day, dude, I did my job out here. You guys can put me in your wills later, no problem. Okay, so what did I say? Jeez, I can't even remember. I said flange up, right? Yeah, I said flange up. Okay, so flange up. There's a flange at the top of this connection piece here, and there's not one at the bottom. It goes to the top of the sleeper. Why I'm telling everybody that and they're not building the identical kit right now with me, I do not know, guys. But for those of you who are watching that want to know, and I don't even really have to press it real hard because I don't want the glue to squirt all over the place. Alright, I can look here on the edge and see whether it's straight or not, and it is not. And, well, I lean, so I don't know if it's straight or not anyways. Matt, come here. Before this thing glues up, it looks like it's straight. Oh, he's probably got his headset on. Alright, I think I got it. No, my son's name is Matthew, Matt, by the way. Alright, well, there it is, guys, in all its glory. The AMT Diamond Rio sleeper compartment. Only thing I don't have is the attachment plates for the chassis, which I will put on when I build the chassis. Onto the tires. Like I said, I just felt like building and doing something, so I figured I'd pop in and see if there was anybody around. What did I say was all tires? Gee whiz, guys, it's definitely getting late. You know, maybe I should call Paul and disturb the crap out of him. But I know the man gets up early and has to work. I should tell Sam is what I should do. So I know he needs an exit for the nights. Alright, so I already have everything all folded up into place, and so we're gonna do the wheels, and we'll go from there. And that way tomorrow we can start on the chassis because I'll have the engine done, the wheels done, the sleeper done, and we can put the chassis together, and that's what we'll start on. And then I'll paint it probably Friday morning before the show, and we'll work on something else. Don't forget Sunday, do my best to be there by 10 a.m. I'm going to be continuing my M41 build, the tank, my first ever. I'm still going with that. I only started it last weekend, and we only have the wheels, not even the track. We have nothing built. We only have some of the wheels built. So it's starting from beginning to the end on the Model Asylum, and that will be on Facebook right there on the group. So you guys want to check that out. Rob, I know you'll be there, and Matthew, you're welcome to come as well, I hope. So we'll do a chat. I will also be doing YouTube once to twice a week, as well as taking 1 day of break to do things for me, 1 day of me break. But I will do my best to do the other 6 days, at least back and forth between Facebook and YouTube, just so you know that, Matthew. And they'll always be left up for the week. Like if you missed like yesterday's show, it's still there. I won't take it off till Friday night after I do banner. That'll be after Friday's show. I get everything all renamed. I bring up the YouTube. I go out and I have to go in and I have to sign in and I have to go make sure that it goes to the right place in directory and create it and then upload it. Takes, depending on how many I do and how big they are. Some of them are an hour and a half. Could take a couple hours to get them totally done. Hour maybe, hour and a half maybe most. So from the time I start uploading them after I'm done with the banner theme, start the banner theme for the week and all that. So you can look on there if you need to look at them. All right, these are pretty simple. I didn't have to cut any of these out. They were already cut out. So that's pretty cool. I know I got to clean the rims here as well as clean these rims here because they are green. They are not chrome. So these two have got to go on the outside. So I got to clean these. Clean this around the rim. And then I'll probably take it out and give it a light coating in the morning to make it all look, or maybe just touch it up. I don't know. It depends on how it comes out. But we don't need those right now because we have cleanup to do. So you guys get to watch the boring part as well. Matthew, is there anything you want to know from the past shows, brother? Rob, Paul and I are talking about doing a Peterbilt and KW along with Jeff Keith. Would you like to join in on that, sir? I think Amazon has them as well as Hobby Lobby. Now, if I can talk my wife into it, that'd be a good thing this close to my birthday and Christmas, but we'll see. Number one, I got to start this steampunk build with Steve first. I want to get that going, and that can always be a day's show or something. He can do it at his leisure because I know he works at different times. He works during the day and can't be on the show. So, and I appreciate him building with me, and I'll do my build on the show, and you guys can build whatever you're building, and he can build at night when he can. Should be pretty interesting. It's another firster for me. And I got a couple of research pictures that I have that I'm going to use for reference. No, I'm not going to do just like any of them. I may combine a couple of them because I have a body to a 1927 cart as well as a buttload of other things as like a roadster that I can add parts to, and cogs and tanks. And I just recently found some tubing and some copper tubing and some fittings, and so I'm gonna deck it all up. The build itself is going to be on a Mac R model. That's what the base is going on. All the parts are going on that. So that's going to be one heavy model when it's done. I guarantee it. It's already not a light kit, and it's black and tan, military tan, I guess you would call it, or camo tan, I guess is what it was called when I did it. All right, so that's that. So I scraped all the paint off just the edges around. Why I'm telling you guys this, I don't know. But like somebody said the other day, I should just carry on talking because there are going to be guys out there that are watching stuff like this that don't know some of these things maybe. So, yeah, he's right. That's what I want it to be. A little information, a little fun. You guys come hang out with me. You know, we hang out together, we build, we talk. And I make a video of it for all the world to see. And to be a pain in all y'all's butts. I think that's the best part of all. Being a pain in the butt. And getting away with it. That's the funny part. You guys come back for more. More abuse, more punishment, please. No, I don't punish my members. Unless I put them on the TMA list. Then maybe they don't like the positions they were given. But, you know, everybody's got to get there sooner or later. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. That's great. That is great. Feel free to comment. You know, talk to me. I will answer you back, and we can see it. And like I said, you can always go to the YouTube channel any weekend, and you'll find everything from the week before. I have been really trying to be vigilant on that, guys, to make sure that I get it out there for you guys. I have people that request YouTube as opposed to Facebook because it's easier for them to see. Rob, you're one. You like watching it on your TV, and I've been checking out mine on my 55 too, and it is a lot better. I just wish the resolution was a little better from the stream. But that's okay. It's still understandable. I can still see the icons and stuff. And I like playing with my my OBS software and doing different weird things for it. Like, here, I found all kinds of stuff. Let's see what else. What can I throw up here for you guys? Let's see. I got the logo at the bottom. I did transitions, and I did like pop in and pop out, slide in and slide outs on each image and stuff. Just for fun, something to do. I made a little for Sunday's show, Matthew, just so you know. I made a little video of the, a GIF basically, of the, some of the military, a lot of the military builds from TMA that I'm going to play on Sunday's show for the TMA members. I created it through the OBS software, so it runs through the OBS software, so I'll be able to actually put it on the screen. Which is pretty cool in itself, I thought. So I figured out how to do that. I'm figuring out the software a little more. I've only been up 7 months, so I think give me another 7 months and we'll be twice as bad. How about that? I try, guys. And I thank you guys very much for coming. I do. For being such loyal followers. That you will pop in on a Thursday night at 11 o'clock at night. Oh man, it's a different time there for you, isn't it? I think if I do one Friday, Clem on TMA, Clem can come in for TMA, because I think that fits right about the time he should be getting up on a Saturday morning if I do it Friday. So because it's 12 plus 2 hours and the next day. So it's really I guess it's like 14, 18 hours, something like that anyway. But I do know that if it's Friday at 10 p.m. for us, it's Saturday at 10 a.m., 11, 12 p.m. them there in Australia. So that's why I did that one show later in the evening on Sundays, but that's a little harder on me because I got to get, we got to get the kids ready for school, we got to eat. Sunday's the day everybody just kind of like relaxes and hangs around and prepares himself for the Monday. I'm really having a problem with this now all of a sudden. I don't know why. There it is. Gee Louise, guys. So yes, as you see, I scrape it one piece by one piece. Okay, you're an hour behind me. Okay, so it's here it's 11:09. That means it's 10:09 where you're at. Cool. Cool. So it's not too late. So you're an hour behind me. So if it's 7, oh, so I'm not, when I text you at 6, it's 5 a.m. I'm sorry, brother. Damn. All right, I won't bother you. You know, when I say good morning, I don't want to bother anybody, babe. So my 5 a.m. getting up still gives you 2 hours of sleep, an hour of sleep. That's cool. 2 hours of sleep. Let's see. I've been checking them out afterwards. We had some nasty storms over the weekend and lost some fence sections. Oh, bummer, dude. You able to repair them, or get your insurance on them or something, or you're just gonna repair it and need it because it was, you know, Mother Nature and it wasn't that big of a deal, or it's not that big of a deal to replace it, is it? Is it chain link or slat wood, picket? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these together and let them set. Now I still have to do the back rings here, which are these doohickeys here. I'm doing the front tires. So, they're even showing to glue all these together now and then pop it into the tire, which is pretty cool. Duh. You know, that's the way I can look at it. Oh, I got to do the back side too. Excuse me, I need another drink, guys. Well, maybe I do need to scold my followers, man. I'm on live, been on live for how long now? And I got Rob and Matthew. Oh, I got to get on Jeff and Paul, man. Oh, man, they got to turn their notifications on. That's it. Demeanor, time to clean up the asylum. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. You guys know, I'm just messing around. Oh, I hate that when they do this. They put the ball sticking out, and you can't get the dang. But I figured out that if you put 2 of them, you can actually set it there fairly good and still be able to knock the paint off the edge that you need to glue to. Don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I'll show you in a second. Let me get it all cleaned off. Alright, I'm cleaning the back of the rim so it attaches to the ring, the inner ring, and stays together. I'm taking the paint off. I'm just using a little 45 X-Acto knife, holding it at an angle. I'm assuming you guys can hear me okay because you're answering my questions. Okay, there's that. Let me go ahead and do this one while I got it, both the rings here. Okay, I did 2 rings because there's the bump here. Doesn't let it sit. See, it flaps it. But if you put both rings back to back, or even put it on the bigger ring, see? Put it right on top of the bigger ring, and it gives you stability. So, no, that really wasn't for you guys that are, you know, been doing building for a while. But for those who might see this, just that's a little tiny tip there that on how to deal with these front wheels that come with a lot of these. My Mac was like that. My Mac R model, the front wheels were like that. I had to use the ring. And I actually figured it out on that model because I was really trying to do it with the knot on the tire and didn't, you know, and then I came up with that. I was like, oh man, that's a good idea. So I'm going to get my brush out to kind of clean this off. But we should be about ready to finish off the 2 front tires in a second and have the rims at least made. So let's see, one more thing I think we got to do, right? So all that's done, that's done, that's done. Yeah, I'm going to have to touch up the wheels when I'm done. That's done, okay. Just this one left. Well, you can try to do what you can do, brother. I've been there. Got to do what you can do. And I'm sorry to hear that well, your landlord can't afford it. It's one thing, and you know that. It's nice of you to repair that for him and for you. I know it's for you, but it's still, there are a lot of people out there that wouldn't go that far to help another person out when they they just don't have the money to do it. If they did, they'd probably do it, and you know that. So you just stick yourself out there and go ahead and do it. I know you're living there and everything as your landlord, but there's nothing in your lease that says you have to do that. So yeah, and I have a bunch of them actually. I just dropped that damn thing again. All right, yeah, I have a bunch of them. I know. I'm just kind of like trying to take my time, take up more time to do stuff, and I have it right here too as well. See, there's an emery board here and here on the rack, but it's hard to do these on the emery board. I mean, really, with my hands, anyways. How about that? I mean, I can do them, but after doing this, see, I just messed it up on the edge. See, it came off. So yeah, I can hold it down and I can do the edge and see the edge and just scrape off the paint as it goes along. It's just a little easier for me that way. That's just my personal way of doing it. Bigger stuff, I do use these. As you can see, they're plenty used. So I use them for everything. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, let's see how this is going. Nice. Okay, that came out nice. Side panels are nice and even. They look good. Little touch up on the white, on the green here. A little bit of touch up. Nothing major. Came out really nice. So, all right. Maybe a little buff in here with the machine. Just get this little bit of buff out. So, not bad. I like it. So, all right. Back to the wheels. Yes, I have lost my mind. Oh, Matthew, if you can make Friday's show, depending on who and how many people show, I usually pick the person to do the theme for the weekend for the banner on Friday's show. I've been trying to do that if I don't forget. So come to the show. I've already picked a lot of the guys that came to the show. I mean, everybody. I've tried to pass it to everybody, anybody that wanted it anyway. I really didn't mean to make it a chore or make somebody not want to do it. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. For someone else to pick banner as opposed to me. But yeah, I do that. I try to do that now so that I'm going to try to come up with another way to come up with some little silly game or something again. Come up with something different now. All right, this is going to be a little bit harder. Well, it's me because I got to make sure that this thing gets centered, and my hands don't like doing that. And I will touch this up, touch up paint that I make tomorrow morning. So, all right. Well, there's the first one, guys. Need some touch up, but there's the first one. A little bit of sanding and a little bit of touch up, maybe. Yeah, fit right down onto the seam. So, yeah, there we go. Yep. Alright, touch up and it'll be great. There's one down. I think I get more built at night than I do during the day. What's up with that? Alright, next victim. So, Matthew, my next build will be the 32 Chrysler I got coming up the screen in a minute if you're interested in knowing. I'm going to move things around a little bit. Hang tight. There we go. So I'm going to be doing that as well as a build. Whoa. Easy. Does it, Buckaroo Bonsai? Oop, wrong one. So keep an eye out for that coming up too, as well as I'm still working on the white Freightliner camper build that I'm doing, scratch build that I'm doing. And the tank on Sundays. You might be interested in that. I don't know if you do tanks. Do you do tanks, Matthew? Or anything but cars and trucks? Or do you do any military, anything like that? Planes, anything? Did I lose you guys? You know, somebody told me the other day on a PM that maybe if I take off my top and I get up and shake my booty and my top, I'll get more likes and members. I don't think you guys want to see that. I really don't, guys. I really don't. I told that person I thought that that was crazy because if I did that in front of 1,500 guys that built plastic model kits, that most of them knew my address, I'd probably be in a whole lot of horse shit. Oop, horse stuff. Psh, psh. Bad Joe, bad Joe. I'll have to go beep when I edit that. Do a voiceover and just that one go beep. All right, there we go. We have 2 rims done. I'm going to start popping some off. So I try to do them one at a time because I know that these are the ones that I have a hard time with sometimes because of the way they attach back here to cleaning that up. So I'm going to do them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can just pop everything off. I mean, I get to them all tonight, guys, but I'll pop them all off, and tomorrow morning I'll get to more. Oh, okay. I get that. That's what I'm saying. I never did anything but 124, 125 up till Domingo sending me the airplane, a couple of airplanes, and I bought the Sinclair and did that one. The Sinclair fuel tank. I think that was 172. That's 178, I think. But those are the only 2 so far I've done, and now I'm doing the tank, which is 135. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Show them off, man. Show any and all. Whoa. Ah! Rim away, rim away. All right. Yeah, oh, there we go. Well, thank you for your service. Even in part-time, it still served your country, brother. I appreciate that. That's an amazing thing. My father thanks you. He was a Marine. And my grandfather thanks you. He was a Marine. Okay, so there we go. We have 4 rear axles. We have 4. Watch your eyes for 1 second, guys. I don't know why I say watch your eyes, because it's not really going to bother you this time of night. We have 4 rear brake drums. Okay? You guys really need to know all this stuff? I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting slap happy here. I'm going to have to go to bed soon. Probably clean up a couple of these and get a couple of them built just to get a little bit more of a video going, and then I'm going to probably call it a night, gentlemen. I can't believe somebody was actually up this time of night looking at us. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Keep those notifications on, man. I love it when I pop in and people just show up. Works for me, guys. Truly does. You know that saying, you know, you can run but you can't hide. I guess that's the true fork, you know. I will always be able to be found somewhere now. I'm just trying to get people to talk and say hi and do things. Rob, you still with me, brother? Didn't fall asleep in your chair, did you, watching the TV? You don't want to fall asleep with me on your TV, man, and wake up to me. You don't want to do that, dude. That is something I can guarantee you don't want to do, man. I don't know what those little 2 doohickey there are. They look like end caps, maybe. This is going to be a lot of cleanup before I get to this, guys, so I'm going to pop these off, build one, and I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed hanging out and just having somebody to build plastic in front of you when you don't want to or when you can't. I try my best to entertain, and like I always say, if I make one person smile a day, I'm doing my job, man. That's all I need to do. But I try to not to be a pain in the rump with it too. All right, so I'm gonna pop these off because this has the number right up underneath it. All right, so there's a screw going down the road. Back in the box until I'm making sure I'm done with the kit, not missing something. All right, cleanup time. with this OBS software, I can't tell how many are on. Just so you guys know. That's why I keep asking you guys if I lost you. I can see when you comment, but I can't see how many are on. I guess maybe I can go. Let me go to the feed. Maybe I can with the feed. I'll be down. Should we cancel that? Oh, cool! You should build them, man. I'd love to see them when you're done. I don't know. That's just me, though. I build what I buy. I build right away. I mean, I don't have a stash or nothing. I just build what I buy. So you gave me the idea to do this back again, but again, that's like a lot of sanding dust and stuff and it gets all over my fingers that way. That's why the green, see, the green comes off. So I'd rather just, and that's what, I don't even have to fight with it this way. And it's a little easier on my hands too. I don't have to squeeze the flat piece of cardboard between my fingers. There's one. So, but I do appreciate everybody coming in, guys. Also, what else we got coming up? Paul coming in. I said, oh, the show. I will be a shout out tomorrow on the show. I think I have a flyer here. If anybody wants to know, Matthew, I don't know if you've seen it or not or know about it, but there is a show in Tampa. I do not have it here on the screen. There is a show in Tampa, a car show and a model contest show. I have the information if you want to be anywhere into that. We're going to be anywhere near Tampa to do that. Michael Mline is our, how should I say, connection there, so to speak. He's on our groups. I keep forgetting to do the shout out for that. It's coming up, and now as of next Tuesday, it's only a month away. I got the 40s coupe done. You can check that out in earlier today's video if you want to check that out, dude. I got the 40s coupe repainted, so I'll be visiting that again as well. As like I said, the 32 there I got painted today as well. So I got a lot accomplished today on plastic. Actually, I'm very surprised. And tomorrow, at the show, I should be, pretty caught up to at least start the chassis and make this thing start looking like a build. Clean all that off when I'm all done. All right, now this is a little bit the one that's a little bit trickier with me because of my hands. I got to clean out the inside of this drum piece here. I can't lift the knife up because if I do, I'll scratch out the back side of the drum. And not that it matters because it's inside the wheel well, but I just don't like doing a crappy node like that. I'd have to touch it up before I put it in the wheel. Try to anyway. Alright, that should be good enough. It's never good enough though when it doesn't sit right. There's the back side of that one. It's got to have to be done. I'm going to do a couple of these, and then that's it, guys. So, I guess I see you guys in the morning. I don't mean to... I will remember that you are an hour behind me, Matthew, and I will not say good morning to you till it's, I don't know, what, 8 o'clock my time if you'd like, so I don't get you woke up or have your phone go off on you and get you up when you don't want to. I had to figure out the time limit to Australia because I was trying to say good morning to a couple of our Australian members that are friends of ours that are very nice people, and they always say good morning back to me, but it's not morning there with them. It's 14 hours ahead in the next day. So it's very interesting. So, right, there's that. A couple of these rims, I need to clean this up. This has got a little bit of sprue on it. I noticed that when I was painting it. It's got a little bit of splash on it, should I say. Looks like the tooling leaked a little bit here, the mold. So I'm just going to do the center piece of this. It doesn't really matter that it's perfect because it's going inside that piece that we already cleaned. So on this one, there's 3 different things I have to clean. I have to clean the outside front to accept the ring. I have to clean the back side here to accept the backside ring to connect the 2 tires together. And then I have to clean the center ring here. So I have to clean this ring here, I think it is, right? Showing 2 of these in each one. So, yeah, I need to clean the front ring there and the front top of the front ring there. So, we got 1, 2, 3 things we got to clean on this one, and then we got to clean up the sprue knots. Okay, cool. I don't want to bother anybody, brother. And I appreciate the thank yous. I appreciate the good mornings back, and I thank you for that. I do. But if it ever becomes annoying or bothering you, man, just say, hey, man, it's too early. That's all you gotta say. Or, hey, man, knock it off. Now, I will. I won't take offense to it. I don't get butthurt that either, brother. But I do have a bunch of people that I say good morning to. I don't say good morning to all, 1,500 of our members, but I do people that I talk to like you now and then. I do Paul, I do, people, just good morning. Answer when you can. It's kind of like my show. If you can come, you come. If you can't, that's cool. I understand. Watch it later. Yeah, either way, I'm going to be doing it. And to me, it's just the fun of being able to have somebody to talk to while I'm building that actually knows what the heck I'm doing and why I'm doing it that way. Or maybe can't figure out why I'm doing it that way and wants to know why I'm doing it that way. However you want to look at that. But I do believe I lost Rob. Rob, did I lose you, brother? Did you fall asleep in your chair, man? I gotta do a room where I can keep an eye on that boy. I swear, always dozing off in front of the TV. Alright, so what do I got? I got 1 fully done. I'm gonna do 1 more, and then the other ones I'll do tomorrow. I don't need to do anything with those. So I only need 1 more. Because I have 2 of those, 4 of those done. Right, I got 2 of those that go with that. Alright, 1 more. This one's got less to clean up. So, and then the wheels will sit overnight and they'll be really good for... Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you've said that before. You said that before. And I realized I said good morning or good afternoon, and you were like, good morning. I think it was like you said, it was like lunchtime or something, and I was like, good morning, and you woke up and you told me that was afternoon or something, so it was cool. I know, you answer when you can, my friend. I might actually decide tomorrow to go back to bed after everybody leaves. I'm pretty tired, man, from doing all the work, getting ready for my sister to be here, cleaning up the trailer, and I had to fill up the water tank, and I had to empty the gray tank and the black tank, and I didn't get the, see, I got to go get gas for the stove, and I cleaned the refrigerator, and I did Murphy's oil soap on all my wood, and cleaned all the floors, vacuumed up the seats. Paul and I were in there doing kits a couple of months ago, so I wanted to be nice and clean for her. Cleaned the bathroom, the toilet. So yeah, checked the heater, everything works. Checked the AC. So she should be all set. Shouldn't be here for long, I hope, because she's supposed to be looking for her own place. We never expected anybody to live in our trailer on a permanent basis for any length of time. That's because that, not only do we have repairs to do, but now that kind of puts us where we can't use it now because we'll be taking somebody's home from, for the weekend or whatever. Not that she'll care about coming into and hanging out at the house. Don't get me wrong, it's my sister, but that means we move all of her crap out and we take it with us, and I don't feel like doing that either. All right, guess I gotta sweep my floor tomorrow. All right, we're gonna put these rims together, guys. Here's my thing here. I like it. I don't have to type, and you guys can type, and I can answer your questions. Hot diggity dog, doggy do. Forgot to do that. Clean up there. Well, you know, it's that boy Rob. I swear he fell asleep, man. You know that?
What?
Hey, I wasn't talking to you. No, no, I was talking to somebody here on the. No, I don't care if you fall asleep. I think my buddy Rob fell asleep though while he was watching the program. Am I that boring, Rob? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that I get so when I pop it on the tire, it doesn't do anything to the tire or make anything. Because that's going inside the rim. That's still a tiny bit on it. I did clean it up, but that's it. So that's that. Don't need to clean that up anymore. That looks pretty good. As I go back at it again, there's a little bit of green there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is what I used to, before I had, Matthew, before I had YouTube, and before I had Facebook and all that, this is what I used to do. I used to sit out at my wife's dining room table at night when everybody was asleep and build. But it was at my wife's dining room table. I didn't have any video cameras. I didn't have everything set up here in this area over here by the computers. I didn't have a mind. I couldn't talk to anybody. I don't even think I had Facebook I didn't have Facebook when I first started out. It was probably 2 months, 3 months later that I created Facebook. The model site, or Plastic Addictions Anonymous. And it's only been 7 months since I've done YouTube. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm getting better, I think, at it, and I'm a little more comfortable with doing it. I hate to say this way, but I don't care if you guys see oopses or not. It's part of the build, as far as I'm concerned. Tell me you don't do any oopses whatsoever. You're not trying hard enough to make that something else. Ringer. One ring on each side of the rim, and then we put the center brake drum in. And we have another set of wheels made. These are the ones that I have the problem with lining them because my head leans. Oh, I didn't clean that up very well. Right? You're right there, Matthew. You're definitely right there, bro. That should tell you something. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll touch that all up. I wasn't even planning on doing any building tonight. I was just gonna sit here and play on TikTok, believe it or not, and then I was like, nah, let's pull a couple of things out, and then I started pulling stuff out, pulling more out. But that's usually the way it happens with me, though. But I figured it wouldn't be fair if I worked on my kit and didn't do at least video or go out and do a stream or something. Even if I took pictures of it, that kind of stuff, you know? Oops. What am I doing? Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I was going to put the two back and front ring together as opposed to putting the center hub in. Alright, there's that one. getting there. I think I put enough glue on that. Is there any glue going on that? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, a little bit of cleanup and a little bit of touch up. And we're good to go on these. Cool. And we're going to put the drum in the back of this one. There's that one. Go ahead and finish putting the drum in this one. I haven't cleaned this one yet. Good. Put the front of the back. Woo! Sheesh. Glad I looked before I started scratching. Alright, buddy. Think that's going to be about it for me tonight? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Jeez. I've been there, though. I've been there. I had, just lull times that I really just didn't feel like building, And I could sit there and look at knowing that, I really wanted to build that when I got it, and I really was interested in it, but all of a sudden I really just don't feel like it. I've been there, bro. I've been there. It happens. It does definitely happen, man. God, I hope you get your mojo back. Okay, so we got 2 tires there ready to roll. And 2 tires there ready to roll. And we just got 2 tires left to do. Okay. Alright, well, Pat, I'm going to run out of here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I will be on at 10. If you wish to join in, and you can. If you're up, that's cool. If not, check it out afterwards. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that bell so you got notifications of when I'm on or doing crazy stuff, pop-ins like this. Unscheduled and unscripted. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you, brother. I really do, Matthew. But I'm out of here, man. I'm beat. I'm tired. I got to go to bed. And I will be up and I will be on in the morning. Night, guys. Appreciate you.